All right, hello, accountability buddies. This is Les with another episode of Less is More Healthy, and I am out at the Willows and Winter Island, currently at Winter Island right now. I'm on the bike path, which this is a walking and bike path. So you got like a paved path there, and then this is gravel. Um, and this is, I don't know what cove that is. It's some sort of cove. But anyway, it's super nice out here. I've been out riding for about an hour. I'd been planning on leaving a lot earlier, but we kept getting these rain showers, and I forgot I needed to work on the back brakes of the bike for whatever. Well, so the way that the wheel sits now, that it's got the 10-speed cassette in it, is different than when it had a 7-speed cassette in it. So the tire sits more to the left-hand side than it does to the right-hand side, for various reasons. But so I've had to like monkey around with that rear tire and get it so that the brakes aren't rubbing, because it's not centered in the same way it was. So I was working on that, and we just got a torrential downpour, so I ended up going back inside and ending up leaving about a half hour later. And let's see, I don't even know what time it is here. I've been out for an hour, and apparently we were supposed to get another shower around 5 o'clock, so I am aiming to be back home by 5 p.m. So I'm going to get a good 2-hour ride in. It's the first time I've ridden over the Beverly Salem Bridge on my bike. I've done it on a motorized bike before, which was fun. This was much less fun. I did come at it from a slightly different angle. I didn't go straight across it. I came at it about halfway up the bridge from this side road, and that kind of spreads the hill out over a couple of miles, which makes it much easier to do. That being said, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was. Came down over the hill, which was a great descent. That was fun. And then I got onto the footpath / bike trail here in Salem, and then got over here to Winter Island. Well, I did a loop around the Willows first. It's very busy, as the Willows always are. The Willows are always busy on the weekends, especially on long bank holiday weekends, and Juneteenth is now a federal holiday, so a lot of people have tomorrow off, like me. And it just means, there are a lot of people out enjoying things that they don't during the week. So I don't get to have the Willows all to myself. And Winter Island seems like it's going to be pretty busy too. So I'm going to do a route around it. I'm going to record that, and that should be fun. The ride is pretty fun so far. It's just kind of nice to be out on the bike. It feels good. I'm at about the 5-mile mark. It's been relatively slow going. Of course, I'm stopping at every conceivable thing I can and taking a photo of my bike leaning up against it, because why the hell not? Hopefully, the Osmo Action 3 is recording the audio pretty well. I know it's supposed to have decent audio without a lavalier mic. I do have my lavalier mic with me, but I didn't feel like getting it out of the bag. I might look to keep that in my top tube bag here, so that I can get at it more easily when I'm out and about. That being said, I haven't really needed it because I've just been recording the ride. I've been trying to get some different shots in, and that's been kind of cool. Yesterday, I played around with doing vertical video, so I'm going to try and upload that to Instagram. So this has just been a quiet little vacation. Got to see one of my friends yesterday. We talked about making zines. He's got his kids making zines, which is pretty cool. So looking forward to that. I might actually do some zines about low cost and free stuff you can do in this area, because he and I are always talking about cheap things, free things that you can do in the North Shore of Massachusetts. So yeah, so this has just been a good ride. I'm enjoying the break in the rain. I'm enjoying just being out and about. It's nice. I'm using the Ulanzi flexible tripod, and it holds pretty well to my front bars. Um, and that's just been kind of fun to mess around with. But the cool thing with the Osmo Action is that you can flip it upside down and get some cool shots like that. And it holds the like it it knows what side is right side up, which is super cool. So yeah, just kind of messing around with transitions from things. Um, just I can't get over how relaxing this spot is. This little like walking nook. But anyway, enough relaxation. I'm gonna get back out onto the bike. So actually, let's talk about the bike. I This stem has shown me this is a stem. It holds the handlebars to the front fork into the bike and holds the handlebars at an angle. This one, I need something that's a little taller and it can go a little more vertical. I found one. I think I would like to go about another inch high, and that will be perfect for me, and keeping it at about this angle. But I did find one on AliExpress for about $20. These aren't very expensive. I don't know if I've never really heard of anyone that they're prone to failure or anything. So yeah, that's cool. And then the new seat. So this is the new seat. It's pleather with these little grippy dots on it, and this they call it a relief channel. It adds some flexibility, holds the two sides together. That lets your nerve endings have some relief from the rest of the saddle. So far, so good. I'm finding it pretty comfortable. It's the right width for my behind and my junk. The perineum area, where all your nerve endings are, seems to rest in there pretty well. It does, because of the shape of the saddle. I am noticing that I can actually lift the saddle up higher than I have been able to before. I think I could lift this another half inch or so and it would be comfortable. Yeah, and I added Cool Stop brake pads. These are my favorite kind of brake pads for these old room style brakes. These are cantilever brakes. I like them pretty well. They're a pain in the butt to get set up, but once they're set up, excellent stopping power in wet and cold, and I like them. So I've got those on the back. I'm going to put them on the front as well right now. It's got the little Shimano, what they call it, M65 brake pads. They work really well. And of course, a little tire bling of a smiley face valve cover. That came with the bike, and I see no reason to take it off. Yeah, so that's it, the bike as it is right now. I did find out in the previous rainstorm I was caught in that my frame bags are not even a little bit waterproof. Supposedly, I was told that the IKEA shopping bags were waterproof, so that's what I used as my material. They are not even. I don't know who thought that. Probably should have tested it, but I didn't, so I made this nice frame bag. And it's not even water resistant. I might get some Tyvek tape and just tape the whole inside. The good thing about it is it's super lightweight, and works pretty well. I mean, it works great. This, however, this was a feed bag. I think it was a dog food bag. This is waterproof. Even though I've got it inside out, so this is the inside of the bag. The outside of the bag is on the inside. Perfectly waterproof. And does a great job at keeping my phone safe. So, yeah. The other thing that I found in the last ride was that these ZTTO, I like to call them Zitto. I know that's not what their official name is. These dual lock-on grips that I have. First off, they're filthy. and the wrong shade of yellow for what I wanted. But they're not particularly comfortable. They've got that old mushroom style grip, which I used to find comfortable when I was a kid, but now not even a little bit. I'm going to replace those with something a little better. Yeah, just slowly updating the bike over time. I also got in one of the two chain rings to go on there that I'm replacing. So I could have replaced one before I left today, but I really just wanted to get on the bike because I realized if I had waited, um, I'm just gonna end up taking it off twice. So it might as well just wait and do it once. So the other chain ring is supposed to be here by Tuesday. So looking forward to getting that fixed. And yeah, so that's the update. I might do another update here on the ride. And about half a battery left. I got two more batteries that came with the Osmo Action 3. So yeah, so I'm gonna go finish my ride. Um, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.